We're back here at the Xfinity Center. It's summertime. We're chatting with our men's basketball players. DeShawn Harris-Smith.
Yes, sir.
Back for year two.
Mm-hmm.
What are your takeaways from year one as a Terp? Obviously, you guys didn't have the year you would have liked to have had, but you got a lot of great experience. What can you take from last year and bring into this year?
I mean, there's definitely going to be a lot of ups and downs throughout the season. You can't keep your head on one game, a good game or bad game. You just got to move on to the next. I mean, I feel like JY did a great job taking me under his wing, showing me like the ins and outs of college basketball and stuff. Just taking care of my body, make sure I'm always working, keep my head straight on, stuff like that.
How about JY in Summer League?
Yeah, JY, I mean, he's been cooking. I feel like he just need the opportunity. The games he's been starting, he's been playing fantastic, so I'm happy for him.
We just got to give him some minutes.
Yes, sir.
Get the guy out there. He's going to go get buckets. We've seen that.
Yeah.
Seen that for 2 years. Speaking of that, when you play and you learn from a veteran like that, what do you kind of take from how he goes about his business? You know, college basketball's tough. You come in as an 18-year-old, you're trying to kind of acquit yourself and everything. What did you learn from Jahmir that you can kind of take in and start to, filter onto the younger guys that are coming in right now?
I mean, yeah, last year I was the youngest one on the team, so I was just picking everybody's brain. I was asking him what he does, like on and off the court, like different reads and stuff like that, just trying to make the game easier on me because I knew I had a big role coming in, trying to make it as simple as possible. So I was just asking him all the little things that would take my game to the next level. Nothing like too advanced, just like when he come off the pick and roll, what is he looking at? When he has ISO, what is he looking at? Stuff like that, how you get ready before the game, like just everything. I was picking his brain about every little thing.
What was the toughest thing about Jahmir Young to guard?
His speed, definitely just faster than everybody, blow past you, his first step. Yeah.
We've heard and people walk in and they can hear it down in the gym. You do a lot of morning work. We've heard Juju does the same.
Yes, sir.
What is it for you about that kind of getting those shots in the morning that kind of motivates you to keep coming out and doing that day after day?
I mean, this summer has been huge, trying to work on my jump shot. I feel like everybody knows I need to improve on that. And I feel like last year I was putting a lot of pressure on myself, trying to please like the team, coaches, myself, the fans and stuff like that, just making shots harder for me. So I just been in the gym every day, trying to make it like a muscle memory. So when I get in the game, it's no pressure. Like I've done this a million times. So I feel like it's like a burden off my shoulders, just keep putting the work in, So when the season comes this year, I'm able to knock down shots like everybody wants to see, because I'm going to have that pressure off my back, because I know I've been doing this all day, every summer, 1,000 shots every day. So
who's getting more shots if you or Juju?
Probably me. I gotta say me.
You got him. You got him on that one.
Yeah.
Heard Coach Willard sometimes joins you for those sessions.
Yeah, for sure.
What does he bring to you to kind of guide you through that improvement process? He's obviously huge on player development, talks about it a lot. How has he been in that way for you?
I mean, I definitely think Coach Willard is a player's coach. He cares about more of us individual. I like as him as like a coach success. So he just being there motivating me, giving me little tips, telling me next shot, like don't worry about it. And then he sees the hours of work I put in on my shot. So when we're in practice or when we're in the game, I'll take a shot, and he don't want me to question it because he know I put in the hours of work. I'll take, like last year, I'll take a shot, look at him, or I wouldn't take a shot and look at him. He looking at me like, shoot the ball. Like we've been in the gym at 9 a.m. for you to shoot in the game. Like he be telling me don't have him wake up all early in the morning to come up here get my rebounds if I'm not gonna shoot in the game. So I mean, him just being there gives me a lot of confidence going into the next season, because I know he believes in me.
We've had a couple of guards in here, Chance and Jalen, before you, talking about the physicality of the backcourt and how you guys have been challenging each other. What has it been like with this new group of backcourt guys? Obviously, you lose a guy like JY that took up so much of the air back there. What has it been like for you guys to kind of develop each other as you've gone through the Jacoby, Rodney, all the different guys?
I mean, practice has been way different this year because we got a lot of dynamic guards, like you said. I mean, Selwyn's like one of the best scorers I've been around. He's big and strong. Jacoby used to play football, so he's used to contact. He's fast like JY. He plays exactly like JY. He's really, really good. So, I mean, having Chance back, one of the best shooters I've ever been around. Ronnie taking a whole year off. He got a chip on his shoulder coming in, so he's been coming in with a killer mindset. It's just been a great practice. Everybody going at each other, trying to take each other's heads off. But, I mean, it's going to make us better than that. So,
I want to ask you the origin of something. One of the things Maryland fans learned about you earliest was you're the dog. That you called yourself the dog.
Yeah.
What did that come from?
I mean, I used to play football and basketball. I just feel like I took my football mindset into basketball, just trying to play harder than everybody, be physical. My coaches used to say I was a dog. So, I mean, I think I made that up in like 7th grade, trying to look for an Instagram name, and it just came in my head, and it just stuck. Like, everybody be calling me that dog now, so I can't change it.
Similar to Chance, he changed his Instagram name to the Sniper when he got called that a couple of times. So you guys have similar origins. What's your favorite kind of dog?
I got a golden doodle. His name's Cinco. So,
wow, Cinco after 5. There you go. There you go. Everything on brand.
Yeah.
When you bring that sort of physical mentality onto the court. And that was one of the things I think Maryland fans really latched onto you about last year is how hard you played and that physicality. How much pride you take on the defensive side of things. Jalen was talking about that earlier about he wants to go out there and really show that mentality, that dog mentality on the defensive side of the floor. What is that like for you?
I mean, last year I feel like I definitely had to hang my hat on defense and doing the little things because I said like my shot wasn't falling like I wanted it to. So on defense, I had to guard the best player. I had to go out and give it my all because I know JY and Jude doing a lot of the load on offense. So I feel like me being a freshman, I haven't proved anything. I can't go out there and be lackadaisical on defense. And I mean, I feel like it's something that everybody wants to see. Everybody loves a guy that can go out there and just play harder than everybody. And it's something that takes no skill. Like no matter if I miss 1,000 shots in a row, I can go out there and play as hard as I want, play defense as hard as I can. So something I hung my hat on last year. I'm gonna try to continue hang my hat on that this year.
As you said, you came in as a freshman, had a big role. What advice would you give to DQ, Malachi, guys coming in as freshmen, to kind of take on that type of role? Because that's tough. You coming from high school to college basketball, it's a totally different transition. What advice have you been trying to give to them to ease their transition in?
I mean, for DQ, I'm just telling him, like, don't listen to the outside noise. I know he got a lot of pressure on him, kind of similar to what I had last year. So I'm telling him it's going to be ups and downs. It's going to be games where you're playing bad. It's going to be games when you're playing good. But just try to stay level-headed. You know, we all got your back. I'm with you no matter what. No matter what game you got, when we go back into the view, like, you my guy at the end of the day. Like, it's just a basketball game. Like, there's no need to be crying or have your head down. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a game. We do it because we love it and have fun. So, I mean, I told him just go out there, keep his head on straight, and just keep having fun. Like, just keep a smile on his face. He's the goofiest guy on the team. Just don't let no basketball or fan or coach, anybody take that away from you. That's who you are. So just keep going out there and keep being you. And then Malachi, just tell him to keep a chip on his shoulder. Like, I feel like he doesn't have as much buzz as DQ coming in, but he's came in here to prove himself. He's one of the strongest guys on the team. Like, we just was lifting. He was competing with you and stuff like that. So I'm just telling him to keep his head down, keep working. He's going to get his time.
For this current team, are you guys motivated by, last year a little bit and kind of taking that, mentality into proving people wrong this year? A little more under the radar, a little, kind of coming up on people? I
mean, definitely for sure. I feel like we had big expectations last year that we didn't get to meet. I feel like we got a good core group of guys staying, like me, JG, Ju, and then we got the addition of Selwyn, Jacoby, Tafar, all the transfers coming in. I feel like we all got chips on our shoulders just to prove that, like, we could belong. We belong with all those expectations. And I feel like we got a lot of guys that staying at home, so we got our families and stuff. Like, it's more than just like kind of a basketball game for us. And then I feel like the transfers even like picked on to that as soon as we got here. Like the aura and like everything has changed this year. Like everybody coming in early, like everybody's mindset is just totally different than last year. It's like a whole new group of team, like a whole, like everybody, the coaches, all the energy has changed. So I feel like we got the expectations we got this year. We definitely want to meet.
You talked about DQ. He's the funniest guy on the team.
Funniest guy on the team. Funniest guy I've been around.
Funniest guy you've been around?
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the second funniest guy on the team?
Right, Tafar.
Yeah. See, that's everyone. This is the clear top two.
Yeah, they just always goofy, always trying to make jokes. I mean, they be serious, but they just always got a smile on their face. When you walk in the room, you're just gonna laugh. Like they're gonna put a smile on everybody's face.
Who's the best on the music in the locker room?
Got like the best ox. I'll probably say Ju or Jacoby.
Okay. Oh, Jacoby's coming early and taking control.
Jacoby. Every time somebody put on the song, Jacoby know like every song, like every lyric to every song. I don't know how
he's got lyrics. He's got football.
Yeah, his music, like he listen to every type of rapper. He's versatile. And then Ju, I feel like he just on all the trends, like all the new music that come out, he'd be the first one to listen to. So
Juju's on trend. That's good leadership
for sure.
We'll get you out of here in a few rapid fire questions. You've been around for a little bit now in College Park. What's your favorite place to eat in College Park?
Chipotle.
Okay.
Like 5 times a week.
5 times a week.
Yeah,
every time somebody gives me this answer, I have to have them run down the Chipotle order. And I will caveat this by saying you can put your order that's the non-Kyle Tarp approved order. Kyle obviously has what he wants you to eat, but when you're outside of that, what is your
I go bowl, get a tortilla in the bowl. I go white rice, no beans, double chicken, corn, tomatoes, lettuce, sour cream, cheese. And I get like 3 vinaigrettes.
3 vinaigrettes. Yeah. People love the vinegar. They swear by the vinaigrette.
So good.
What show are you streaming right now?
Receiver.
Okay. Yeah.
It's my favorite show right now. Yeah.
What is the last show you finished?
The last show I finished, Quarterback.
There you go. You're just running through the Netflix documentaries.
Yeah.
When you played football, what position did you play?
I played running back and outside linebacker, but then I had like a growth spurt, and I was like, I can't keep playing.
Can't do something. I was thinking you've been a good running back.
Yeah.
Be a good running back. What's in the back of your car right now?
Back on my car, clothes, shoes.
Just clothes and shoes. That's Jalen had the shoes in the back of his as well.
Yeah.
And then what has been your favorite part of playing in front of the fans at Xfinity Center?
I mean, when there's a lot of people in there, like all the energy, like when you have like that many people rooting for you, cheering your name, it just gives you like a sort of confidence that you wouldn't be able to get like anywhere else. Especially like me and Ju and all the guys staying home. Like I know my mom, my uncles, aunts, cousins, like everybody in the stands, old coaches. So I just look up there, see they all smiling, they cheering for me. It just gives me like I said, like a boost of confidence I couldn't get nowhere else.
Who's the loudest person in the DHS fan club?
My
that
mom,
comes 6
for sure.
You can hear her of everybody.
Yeah, when I was little, she used to get kicked out of my games like all the time. Yeah.
Just for cheering? She yelling at the refs?
Yelling at the refs, yelling at me, yelling at everybody. She loud.
She start screaming at Coach Willard. She was just screaming at everybody.
Nah, she can't yell at Coach Willard. You know?
DeShawn, really appreciate it, man. I know we're all excited for year 2. Can't wait to see you back out there.
Thank you.